Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Anemic Panda, aka Carrie, and today I'm going to be doing something a little more controversial and serious, and just something that's really been heavy on my noggin. Sorry Bailey, I kind of stole that from you. But it's true, like I can't stop thinking about this issue, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate, and I hope that people in the comments will be kind and more mind opening and just kind of hearing me out. I have no problem with transgender. Just want to point that out. I have no problem with transgender people. Um, do I have a problem with children transgendering or transitioning? Yes, I don't believe children should go through that. That is my opinion. I believe that children should go through their puberty. They need to. They need to go through those hormones, those motions. Is it messy? Yes. Is it uncomfortable? Yes. I mean, I looked horrible going through puberty. I hated it. My hair was frizzy and poofy, and like seriously, I had a fro. I break out all the time. I still break out all the time as an adult, and I hated it. But um, I don't think children need to transgender or transition into a different gender so young. But what I'm really pissed off about lately is hearing these transgender men, so biological men transgendering into women. I am so sick of hearing that you are having an effing period.
If anyone says welcome to womanhood, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I just had to call out sick from work because I've had these awful, unexplainable stomach cramps all day. And I really, really hope that I'm sick.
Look at the
because,
smile.
I've been on hormones for a year, and I've heard people say that this is around the time when they start getting, like, period cramps. And if I have to deal with this once a month, I am going to
You love
be
it. You're smiling.
so upset. I don't have 12 sick days a year. I'm just going to have to power through. That sounds awful.
Stop. Just stop, okay? I'm sorry. As someone who wants to be a sex educator, there is no fathomable, and if that's a word, fathomable reason that a man, a biological man, even if he is trans, he's in the transition of becoming a woman, fine. But you are not going to have a period. Period. Okay? You do not have a uterus. You were not born with a uterus, and you are not going to get a uterus even if you decide to go through all the surgeries to become a woman. And I'm so sick of hearing these men, oh, I got the period cramps. I got my period. Oh, this cramping is so hard. And what are you talking about? No, you don't get to have a period. Biological women get to have a period, okay? We do. Do not take the only thing from us that makes us a woman, a woman. You're not allowed to take that from us, okay? We have this one last thing that men cannot take from us, and you're trying to do it, and it's pissing me off, okay? You do not have a uterus. You do not bleed, okay? So whatever you're saying about you having this period is total BS, and I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of seeing these videos, these TikTok videos of these men dressing up in their, dresses and saying that they're women, and then they're complaining about a period. No, you do not get to do that. This is our thing, and it sucks, and we hate it, and we really don't want to have a period, okay? It sucks. Like, really, it's not fun. It's not, yes, it's the essence of being a woman, but it's still, we don't want it, okay? It's not like we asked for it. Whether you believe in like the religious part of the Bible and poor Eve took a bite of the apple and so God punished her by saying that this is going to happen to her, or you just believe that like this is science and this is just what happens to us. Like, okay, a period, menstruation or period, that is a normal vaginal bleeding that occurs, okay, as part of a woman's monthly cycle. So no men involved, sorry, no uterus, no opinion. It is literally our uterus saying, oh, you didn't give me a baby. You didn't make me a baby in your baby box. So I'm just going to shred the lining in your uterus. And this is like, seriously, shredding our uterus lining and making us bleed every month. Okay. The blood is partly tissue inside from the uterus. That's what we bleed. And we bleed out of our vagina or our cervix. Okay? You men who might think they're a woman, okay, maybe you really do want to become a woman, that's fine. But you do not get to say that you have your period. You are not literally bleeding. And you do not have the cramping sensation that women get when they're having their periods, okay? You have nothing of that sort. You might have cramping because you ate something and now you have to take a big shit. That is your cramping, okay? That is not your period. Just saying. I'm so sick of this. You have a penis. You have an urethra in your penis. That's where the pee comes out, if you want to be scientific. No way is there any way that you can bleed out of that unless you have a serious UTI, which is a urinary tract infection, and you're bleeding. But even then, it's like slight blood. It's not bright crimson red blood that comes out of us women. So those are scientific facts. Women have uteruses. This is where we grow our babies. You men who are becoming women, fine, whatever, do you, but do not say that you are on your period. Okay? This is for us. This is for biological women. And we hate it, but we know that this is our unique, way of saying I am a woman. This is how this is my body saying this is how I will grow a human inside me. And to have that taken away from us is just, it really pisses me off. It really bugs me. It's like, and I don't want to get into this whole patriarchy, like men have taken everything away from women and stuff like that. Yes, we had a hard time in the past. Now we're very equal. We are equal in pay. We are equal in the sense that we can do whatever we want, career-wise or whatever. But this is ours. This is ours and ours alone. Okay? No man can take that away from us. And I don't care if you want to be a woman, because hello, we're awesome because we do everything. And I know I'm gonna get a little hate from that from probably guys, but I understand you want to be like us because we're awesome. We smell great. We're clean. We're not gross and dirty like some guys are. Some guys, not all guys, but some guys. But to say that you are having your period when you physically cannot is just, to me, is just taking away everything that women have fought for or what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I don't know, has expressed themselves that they're a woman. And I know you transgender men out there want to be women, want to be like us, fine. But there are certain things you have to accept that it's just not going to be the same. You are not going to have a uterus. You are not going to be able to grow a baby. You are not going to physically have a period. Okay? And even if you got the surgery, okay, you no longer have a penis. Like, where are you going to put that tampon? You're not. You can't. You have a gaping hole in your body that's trying to heal itself, because that's what the human body does. And you have to put in that dilator every day for the rest of your life as a woman in order to stop that hole from healing. You can't put a tampon up there. It's going to cause so many infections, so many problems. It's impossible. And I just want to say, like, Blair White, she's a transgender man, woman. I'm sorry, I don't know what you say. She used to be a man, she's now a woman. Blair White, I would never have known that she was not a biological woman until I saw a video of her. Nikki Tutorials, I thought she was a woman until I finally saw her video of when she came out as transgender and she walked us through her journey. I did not know, because they were so good. They did, like, I don't know what they have down there and if they have done all the surgeries, but obviously they have done some surgeries. I could not see an Adam's apple when they talked. I could not see, like, obviously they had breasts, so obviously they had a boob job. I don't know what's down there in their private parts, and that's none of my business. But especially Blair White, she accepts the fact that she is still a biological man, in a sense that she cannot have a period. And I hope Nikki Tutorials feels the same way. I don't think I've ever seen her talk about that subject, but I know Blair White has. And she accepts the fact that she's not going to experience everything that a woman does. And I love that of her. I love her for that. And I hope other transgender men out there will accept the fact that it's not going to be the same. Because it's not. You just have to accept that. And I don't know. Just, I'm done with this whole thing. Because it really pisses me off. I hate having my period. It sucks. It's messy. It's gross. I have such bad cramps some of the time, especially like the first couple of days. And it's so excruciating that I don't like going to work. I wish I could take every, day that I have my period, or at least a couple days off, but I can't. So we women, we have to work through having our periods. We have to do everything in our daily lives during it. We work, we take care of our children, we might take care of the house. We're doing everything with it. There's no time to stop when we have ours. And it sucks, especially for the women out there that have excruciating cramps with it. And to have a man try and say that they're going through the same thing is just complete bullshit. I'm sorry, but it is. You are never going to experience that pain. You are never going to experience the first time you get your period when you're 10 or 12 or 13, and it's so awkward and it's so scary, and you don't know what to do because you weren't expecting it. So you don't have a pad or a tampon. You don't know how to put a tampon in because, you're young. You haven't learned that yet, or your mom hasn't, or your dad even hasn't taught you that, or, it's just for us, Can we not have one thing that's just for us? I just don't get that. I just don't get how they're trying to take that away from us. And it's not a fun thing, okay? It's not something to glorify or, to pretend that you're having, and to think that that makes you more of a woman when you're not, because you're not going to experience that. And it's just stop, okay? Just stop. I don't know what else to say. I'm so over it. I'm so done. And I don't know. I'll put in a video of, maybe if I can find it, of this TikToker or this guy that's complaining about having his period. And it's like, dude, you're not bleeding. Okay? You did not wear white underwear that day, or white jeans or white shorts, and end up with a blood stain everywhere. And that you're so embarrassed that you have to go home from school or work, or from wherever you're at, you have to cover up because you're embarrassed, even though we shouldn't be, because it's a natural occurring thing as a woman to have. You don't get to experience all that. We do, women do, girls do, and it's not fun. It's not. I've never had a point in my life where it's like, oh, hey, I have my period today. Well, I guess I'm not pregnant, so maybe some people are excited. Like some women are excited when they get their periods. At least we know we're not pregnant. But that's it. Okay, that's. But anyways, okay. So I'm done ranting and raving. I hope you enjoy your day. And I don't want to offend anybody. I try to stay open-minded. I try to stay kind to people because I know what it's like to have people not be kind to me. But this is really an issue that needs to be addressed. And I think it's important. And if you were truly, truly a transgender woman, you would accept the fact that there are some things that you do not get to experience as a woman because you weren't born that way. You might want to be us. You might want to transition to us, to look like us, dress like us, have boobs like us, whatever, an ass like us. But you will never have the genitalia of us. You will never have a full on vagina. You will never have a clitoris with over 8,000 nerve endings. Okay? You will never experience what it's like to have a period, to have a baby, you just won't. That's why, if you want to say God made us like that, there's a reason. Or the universe made us like that. There's a reason why there are men and there are women. That's it. So, I'm done. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm sure if you didn't, you'll let me know in the comments. And if you say something really nasty, I'm going to delete them. So, like this video if you did like it. Subscribe, because I want to talk about more things like this. I do want to do fun videos too. I'm not just going to be all serious all the time. So like, subscribe, hit that notification button, whatever. Stay kind, stay gentle, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye. Stop, men. No periods for you. Okay, we got that?